All right, team, welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. Today, I'm really excited to dive into some cutting-edge stuff. I've been poring over the latest research on digital trends, and honestly, it's fascinating. I've even leveraged some advanced AI, yeah, you heard that right, to break down the core insights. This way, we can get straight to the actionable strategy. So without further ado, let's jump in.
Welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. We've analyzed the latest data on the one-person company to help you sharpen your strategic thinking. We're about to dive into a massive shift in how businesses operate, and honestly, it's happening way faster than anyone thought possible. Think about this number. For decades, this was the unit of scale. To get something meaningful done, to really grow a business, you needed a team of 10. But that also meant 10 times the payroll, 10 times the management, 10 times the complexity. But what if I told you that in the next 12 months or so, this is the new number for that exact same output? Just one person, achieving what used to take 10. And let me be clear, this isn't some far-off fantasy. It is happening right now. And this idea isn't just for a few niche freelancers anymore. Nope. It's quickly becoming the default way to build a business. And that changes literally everything about competition, leverage, and what it means to scale. This right here breaks down the huge economic shift we're seeing. The old world logic was simple, right? To grow, you had to hire more people. Scale equaled headcount. The new world, it flips that script completely. The unit of scale is no longer a human employee, it's an AI agent. One person can now spin up an entire workforce of AI agents to scale their output. So, how is this even possible? And why is it all happening so darn fast? It's not just one thing. It's actually three incredibly powerful forces all stacking on top of each other, creating this perfect storm of change. Let's break this down. First, the AI models themselves are just wildly capable now. They can handle complex, multi-step reasoning and do real work. Second, AI isn't just a chatbot anymore. It's becoming an agent. It can actually take action for you, using your software, triggering automations. And third, maybe the biggest piece, is that the cost of all this digital intelligence is absolutely collapsing. Put them all together, you've got a recipe for a revolution. Okay, to make this feel a bit more real, let's look at an example. Meet Sarah. She runs a podcast production company. She takes long podcast episodes and turns them into a bunch of short, shareable clips for her clients. And get this, she's pulling in $18,000 a month. In the old world, she would have needed a whole team, right? Editors, writers, social media managers, the works. But today, her workflow is this beautiful AI-powered system. She uploads the raw audio, and then a whole chain of AI tools takes over. It does the transcription, it finds the best clips, it even cuts them and generates captions and thumbnails. And the kicker? Her total hands-on time is just 2 hours a week for each client. She's literally producing the work of a 4-person team all by herself. And this perfectly illustrates the big change in our own roles. We're moving from being the laborer to being the director. The human is no longer doing the tedious work. The human is orchestrating the system of AIs that does the work. You're not managing people, you're managing capacity. And this shift from doer to director is a core theme we are constantly exploring here at TNT Digital Mindset. But here's the catch. This incredible new power, it creates a really dangerous paradox. Because when production becomes this easy and cheap for everybody, a whole new problem pops up. And there it is. If anyone and everyone can create the same output, then the output itself becomes, kind of worthless. It becomes a commodity. AI dramatically lowers the cost of production, sure, but it doesn't automatically create value. And that is the central challenge you have to solve in this new era. So if just making stuff isn't the advantage anymore, what is? It's everything else. It's all the uniquely human stuff that AI can't touch. It's your direction, your strategy. It's having distribution, an audience that listens. It's your taste, your reputation, your ability to build trust. And most importantly, it's having a deep, genuine understanding of a real customer's pain. Okay, so knowing all that, what's the actual move? How do you win in a world that's about to be flooded with AI-generated supply? Let's get into the playbook. The winning move, without a doubt, is positioning. I mean, just look at this. I do marketing with AI is completely meaningless. Nobody wakes up in the morning wanting to buy AI. They buy outcomes. But I help dental clinics turn Google reviews into 15 booked appointments per month. Now, that is a specific, valuable solution to a painful, expensive problem for a very clear group of people. That is how you win. And the core skill you need to deliver on a promise like that is orchestration. And listen, this is not about being some tech genius or a coder. It's about taking a messy goal, like turning reviews into appointments, and building a reliable system of AI workers that delivers that outcome again and again. You're not just using AI, you're directing it to create real impact. So here's your 5-step plan. 1. Pick a very narrow, very painful problem. 2. Build your AI system to solve it repeatably. 3. Get undeniable proof that your system works. Case studies, demos, you name it. 4. Pick one distribution channel and go deep on it to find customers. And 5, and this is key, double down on the human edge, the relationships, the trust, the accountability. That's your roadmap. All right, now for some uncomfortable truth. The technology, as powerful as it is, isn't the real obstacle for most of us. The final, and honestly the most difficult barrier, is you. You see, AI removes the excuse of I don't know how to do it. But what it doesn't remove are our own internal fears. The fear of failure, the fear of selling yourself, the fear of looking stupid. This one-person model gives you all the leverage in the world, but it also gives you all the accountability. There is no team to hide behind, no one else to blame. And that kind of exposure, it's terrifying for a lot of people. And this brings us right back to a critical insight, something we are constantly hammering home at TNT Digital Mindset. All the opportunity in the world means nothing without execution. It's just daydreaming. The technology is here. It's ready. The real challenge is committing and actually doing the work. So as we wrap this up, this is really the strategic choice that's right in front of you. This new era won't reward the biggest teams. It's going to reward the smartest operators. So the question is pretty simple. Are you going to be the person who uses AI as your workforce, or are you going to be forced to compete against the people who do? If you want to master the digital economy, make sure to subscribe to TNT Digital Mindset. Thanks for listening.